It's Fragrance Friday. Phoenix J back, y'all, with another Fragrance Friday. And this week, the theme is fruit. We're going to be talking about some of the newest launches in the past year, actually, in the past couple of months. Most of these have come out in the past few months, and all of these are fruit themed fragrances. And I'm really excited for us to get into it. So, without further ado, we're going to get right into it. First one that we're going to get into is actually, this is from By Rosie Jane. I have a travel size of this one. You can barely see the light. The writing is so light, but this is Missy Eau de Parfum. And this one, we've got notes of frangipani, green mandarin, coconut, and pineapple. Feels like butterfly kisses and sex on the beach. Mm. So I've actually worn this one a couple times, and I've heard a lot of people talk about Matilda from by Rosie Jane. And it's gotten mixed reviews because passion fruit is one of those notes that can turn on people. What I like about this one, because like I said, I have actually worn this one, is that you don't get too much of any of the notes. It's like a really nice balance. For there to be coconut and pineapple and a citrus as well as a floral, it could easily have gone in any other direction too much. What I like about this is it feels almost like how a luxury body care feels. That's how it smells, like how luxury body care, but it's definitely giving vacation. We're getting the frangipani. We're getting the coat. Like it almost has almost like a sunscreeny vibe to it too. Not so much so that it smells like sunscreen, but it gives that same energy of smelling sunscreen. Like you know when you're on vacation, you know when it's beach time, you know when we're going outside and we're getting into the things and things. I could. This is definitely still a good one to me. Matilda smells warm, flirty, fun, and fruity. Yeah, featuring that coconut and pineapple. That's a good one. If you're looking for a coconut fragrance that's not too heavy on the coconut, by Rosie Jane is your girl, and your fragrance is Missy. Missy by Rosie Jane. Okay, next, we're gonna move into this one. I've had a lot of fun wearing this one too, because this has been a great one for layering. So we've got the brand Seven Virtues, and for those who don't know about Seven Virtues, it's probably one of the cleaner fragrance brands out there. And when I use the term clean, y'all know I'm talking about how they formulate. They tend to stick to more natural oils. I really like that the brand is designed again to layer, but there's been research done about Seven Virtues and about fragrances that feature natural oils. And the research that's being done is studying neuroplasticity. So, super quick, geeky, nerdy moment. But when you have people who have experienced anosmia, whether they've developed it maybe due to something like COVID or trauma, many times people will lose their sense of smell and there's usually no hope for them getting it back. There's been research done in fragrances that have natural oils being used to kind of increase that neuroplasticity and bring back their sense of smell. And so Seven Virtues is a brand that's actually being utilized in some of that research, but in particular, Strawberry Jam is one of their fragrances that has the highest concentration of perfume oil of the rest of their fragrances. And here we definitely have notes of strawberry. We what I like too is that they use upcycled jasmine and sustainably sourced Madagascan vanilla. Madagascan vanilla. I thought the rand was in there, but it's not. Madagascan vanilla. This is a nice fragrance, and again, this is one that I personally prefer to layer. It's a vegan fragrance. Let me go in with a little mist of that. They have a fragrance called Buttercream Haze, and when you layer the two of them together, it's like the most perfect strawberry shortcake situation. It's really, really nice. Um, yeah, it smells like a natural, like strawberry, like jam, or it almost has this whipped strawberry cream smell. Like, have y'all ever had like like a strawberry cream cheese situation, like maybe with a bagel? That's what it's giving. That fresh bite of strawberry, that creamy vanilla, subtle floral notes. Like the jasmine is very subtle, but that's nice. And their founder, Barb, is a hoot, as people would say. She's a hoot. She's hilarious, but her energy and her excitement about her brand is just one of those contagious founders like Danessa Myricks. And Karen, I cannot remember her last name right now, but the owner, founder of We the People, they just have that energy where when they talk about their product and they talk about what it is they've created and crafted, that excitement is just so contagious. So this was when I knew I had to get into. But I could honestly see myself layering this on top of like Burberry Her, because it will really intensify the strawberry and increase that longevity, of course. Okay, another brand that really surprised me with a fruity fragrance this year, I'm gonna have to give it to Carolina Herrera. Carolina Herrera. She did it with La Bamba. La Bamba is actually her nickname, and this is the fragrance. It has the butterfly shaped bottle, and that is really the theme and the vibe of this fragrance. But what's so unique about the composition on this one is you've got notes. The primary note here is pitaya, dragon fruit. You have a dragon fruit fragrance here that is eating down. And I really have been pairing this with one of our fragrances we're going to talk about in a moment. But it is so unique. It smells like a grown up fruit punch kind of cocktail situation. You've got, I think it's cherry peony in there. This is such a beautiful combination. Like, it smells nothing like anything else I smelled for Carolina Herrera, but it also smells like nothing else I've ever smelled. Yeah, that's a good one. They did good with that. So La Bamba, Carolina Herrera, and as you can see, most of these, all of these are travel sizes because I have been trying to calm down. Been trying to focus more on travel size and small fragrances so that if I get through the whole travel size and I need it, I'm going to buy another travel size. And if I go through that one, I'm going to get a full size. That's what I did with Father Figure, and it's worked. So next, we've got two launches from brands I really enjoy, that I really, really vibe with. So the first one, Juliet Has a Gun. Juliet Has a Gun is one of my favorite brands when it comes to the ethos around crafting fragrance and how they really want you to feel. And this was such a unique one for me. Like, I really didn't expect this to work. So listen to this. Imagined and created by Romano Ricci, great grandson of Nina Ricci, Banana Rush opens up with a delicious blend of ripe banana and maple syrup, leading into a lush tropical heart of creamy coconut and frangipani flower. The base structure is smooth and addictive with a rich vanilla and a velvety sandalwood, unfolding a warm, sensual, and playful trail. And that is the most perfect, or yeah, literally the perfect description for this fragrance. I actually have a really cute travel size in this one. Um, get into it. The launch that they had for this fragrance has honestly been amazing. They really rolled out a beautiful banana fragrance. And to me, banana is one of those that's really hard to do right. I have a caramelized banana fragrance. I don't pull that often. This is going to be great with, my God, today. Y'all, I can already smell it. It starts off smelling like banana Laffy Taffy, but in the best way. And then you start getting those mapley notes as it starts to go into the vanilla. Oh my goodness. It is just so well done. And what I'm finding also interesting is we're finding frangipani in a lot of these fragrances. You're gonna hear a couple others that I think have frangipani in them as well. Because I think this one does. It does. Yes. So one more that I'm gonna talk about has frangipani in it. But what I like about Banana Rush is the longevity. Another really interesting thing is when it dries down, it smells like the most perfect caramel woody dry down. Like it's a skin musk with a hint of this caramel that is just addictive. It is really a beautiful fragrance. Really, really such a beautiful fragrance. Okay, so next we've got two launches from Kayali. And I know I've been holding on talking about these because I'm really excited. I've been wearing them. I have not shied away from wearing either of these. I really enjoyed both of them in this season. And that is Eden Sweet Peach and the Plush Pear. Y'all. Mona did her big one. So it's Eden Sweet Peach 35 and Plush Pear 23. For those who don't know, the numbering system that she uses or how many tries it took until they're like, we got it right. I'm gonna start with the peach because the peach was the one I was expecting to be like my perfect peach. And while this fragrance is amazing, this is a great fragrance. And I would probably say between the two, this is the most popular between this one and the pear. What you get in the composition that makes this different is that the peach is balanced with nectarine. Let's talk notes. Let's talk notes. You've got sweet peach, red apple, frangipani, nectarine, oak moss, and musk. And with a situation like that, on me, this pulls very nectarine. I didn't want a nectarine fragrance. In like that initial smell, you get the peach and the apple, and then for me, it goes more nectarine as it dries down, and it dries into a beautiful musk. But I really want to wear this with more peachy fragrances because it's not pulling peach enough for me. But it is truly beautiful. It's juicy, it's fruity. Between the two, it is the fruitiest. It is a true fruity fragrance. Like it is a fruity floral. You have that little bit of frangipani, and you've got that dry down of oak moss and musk, like skin close greenery. Like it's really, really nice. So that is the Eden Sweet Peach. But for me, the Eden Plush Pear was the standout because one, y'all know I love me a pear blossom situation. Like I've talked about my love for My Devotion from Dolce& and Gabbana. And this one right here keeps in that same vein of fruity floral, leaning more into the floral. So we've got notes of plush pear, mandarin, freesia, gardenia, sandalwood, and vanilla caviar. And while it's not as juicy fruity, this is like a sexy, soft, fruity floral. Um, I don't want to use the word soft because it has projection and I don't want that to be mistaken. It's more sensual. This is more playful. This is more sensual. And together as a combo, let's give it to you because I have worn these as a combo. It has been uh everything that I need in this season. It is the tropics. It is grown sexy vibes, but plush and juicy and fruity. It is everything that you need it to be. Another combo I've been doing a ton lately has actually been the Carolina Herrera La Bamba and the peach. Y'all, it smells like true grown up fruit punch in the sexiest of ways. Like it is vivacious, it is energetic, it's bright, it is right on trend for the summer. Like it's right on trend for the summer. And then the longevity is there. It lasts as a combo, they last really, really well together. Before I get out of here, I did purchase a new body mist. I was able to get it on sale. And I don't think I talked about this, but I've wanted this one for a while. This is from Fleur. This is, let's get it up in there, peach skin. And this right here, we've got notes of peach Bellini, bergamot peach skin on the top, white freesia, vanilla orchid, and jasmine nectar on the heart. And then the base is milky sandalwood, sheer amber, and coconut caramel. Y'all, this is how you do a peach. This is how you do a peach. And topping off that fruit, that fruity sit. Look, I'm putting this everywhere. You know what, man? It is so good because the name actually, to me, sums it up. It is peach, but it is a skin musk. It dries down in a way that's really beautiful and subtle and not like childish. Man, with that La Bamba, that's nice. It's even good with Missy. But let me tell you, that Banana Rush is winning. Like that Banana Rush is still giving caramelized banana, vanilla bean in the most beautiful way. Well, y'all, I thank you for tuning in to another Fragrance Friday. Next week, we're getting into some of my favorite layering situations, my favorite fragrance combos that I love to wear. I'm gonna probably start with like maybe 5 or 6 of them because y'all know I can yap. If you have any questions, comments, if there's anything you want to see, y'all get down in these comments and let me know. Yeah, that's all I got this week, y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Phoenix J out.